Hey all, welcome back to another video. This Gringo or Jacob with Gringo's Fishing Inputs YouTube channel and Green Aquatics. I was going to create another YouTube channel for my business, but my dad had the idea of making business videos on this YouTube channel, and because those days were the only days I didn't have a video planned, I decided to make business those days happen. I would just like to talk about my business a little bit and introduce my business. As I said, it's Green Aquatics, and the slogan is introducing ecology into aquaculture, and a part of that has to do with sustainability, and another part of it has to do with integrated fish farming. I'll go through the sustainability aspect of it right now real quick. I try to feed mostly like high quality foods, but also food that isn't highly processed. I don't feed any flake, I don't feed any pellet. I try to stay away from that. If I get a free sample in the mail, I might try it just to, be like, this works or this doesn't work, even though I just can't really, I have a hard time processing how good something's working like that because I'm so biased against processed foods. So I just use it because I can use it, and if it sells good on Amazon, I might just sell it. I don't know, but I'm trying to culture live foods mostly. That way it's less cost and more economically viable, since I don't have a lot of money, I don't have a part-time job yet, and I'm just starting out on YouTube, so I don't have the most subscribers. I'm not making a living from YouTube yet, but I'm also not selling any products as of yet because I'm trying to get more comfortable with shipping and get more products that I can sell. I'm growing a lot of aquarium plants. I'm raising out some guppies that I do plan on selling eventually, and along with that, I am also trying to culture live foods and such that I will be able to sell, feed the fish, and everything else. But along the lines of integrated fish farming, basically what that is aquaculture, which is fish farming, and agriculture, which is growing crops and stuff. So I'm in my front yard right now. I'm not in the fish room, if you couldn't tell by the brick wall, but this is a raggedy looking grapevine. It was producing flowers and fruits, but Arizona weather combined with probably not enough nutrients kind of brought that to a halt. It is still growing, so it's not like it's completely dying. You can see this right here. But basically I'm going to try to use my aquarium water to water the lawn. The only issue with that becomes the seed chim safe that I use to dechlorinate the water. My water doesn't have any chloramine, so I don't have to worry about that, but I don't exactly have enough room to let 50 gallons of water set out overnight or anything. So I'm working on getting some sort of stock tub or something, large trash can or something, to get that done. But over here we have a couple, well, this is a cucumber, and there's a couple big ones on there actually. Yeah, I plucked off the first few flowers of this just so that I could actually have better fruit. Looks like it's working. Again, Arizona heat. It always wilts, which you'll see in the next couple plants. It always wilts, and it doesn't look great. Oh, well, I guess you won't see it in these plants. They're actually pretty steady right now. But I'm still trying to find out what this one is. I don't know. But it looks like a couple of those have flowered. And this one I didn't get time to actually prune any of the flowers or anything. I'm going to, though. This one looks to be another zucchini. I'm not positive, so don't quote me on that. But basically these have to do with integrated fish farming. What it really boils down to is farming while raising and breeding fish. Water change water. Once I figure out the system to remove the CHM safe, or possibly when I don't use that anymore, I will be watering all the crops with the water from my aquarium water changes. But another thing that it has to do with is, like, a part of the sustainability, and this is just personal, it's not really business related, but it kind of is business related because I have a couple business ideas I might use along with this. But I do compost. I'll show you that right now. But I do compost, and I'll actually take you out there real quick. I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to actually turn the piles while I'm filming. I've tried that before, and it's virtually impossible for me to do without dropping you several times. And I know you guys don't want to be dropped. So it's kind of dark in here. I'm kind of having to hold the camera close to the chest because my dad doesn't want this room filmed. So okay, so now we're out back. I do have two large tanks, 240 and 300 over there, that I am eventually going to get a larger place than that small fish room because there's not enough room in there for those tanks. And when I do, those tanks will be going in there and getting set up. The 300 needs to be repaired. It does have a large crack in the bottom, but I got both of them for free. I just went down to pick up the 240, and they gave us a 300 for free as well on top of the deal. But I brought out some eggshells and some zucchini, and basically you can see hopefully in there, that's one pile of compost, and this is another. Literally all I do is, typically when I add stuff, I turn the pile right away, but as I said, I can't do that. But I hope this entire area will eventually, I'll probably build something, plywood on the bottom, plywood on the sides, so I can have one big pile. Because the thing is with that, some of this will be used in my aquariums as like the undercap dirt. So I do prefer dirted tanks. So some of this will be used in there, and some of them will be used in the crops. But this is drawing towards the end of the video. So if you like what you see, go ahead and like the video. If you want to, if I've earned it, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and that way you don't miss any videos or anything. And check out the yesterday's video at the end of this video. It's probably going up right now. It's gone up. But I do hope you'll stick around, that you subscribe and join the family or crew. I don't even know what this is. I hope you join me, so I'll go ahead and end this. I hope you guys have a great week.